share with you one of my most favourite school journal stories from the New Zealand School Journal series. And it's from a Part 3 journal from 1999, so it's quite old. You might not have it in your resource room anymore, so if you don't, click on the PDF file below and you can download it. It's a story called Weapons of Mass Description, and in this story there are two boys who are taught all about adjectives, and then they start to have this competition about who can use the most adjectives in their words when they're speaking. So they talk about their lunchbox and they describe it in detail, and all sorts of other things they start to describe, until one of the boys, he can't stop himself, so he gets taken to a doctor, and the doctor says he's not allowed to talk for so many days, and eventually he is healed. But while he's at home, he looks outside and he sees a burglar in the neighbour's backyard. And when they come to ask him, the police ask him, what did he see? He can't describe anything whatsoever. So we know right at the end of the story that he's okay by then. And he's actually quite happy that he can't describe anything because he knows it's over. After I've read the story, I like to get the children to write their own version of something that they describe in detail with an overuse of adjectives. And I quite like to use an example of the classroom or their own bedroom or a particular room in their house, but obviously use a context that works for you. It might be something like eating lunches and they describe what's in their lunch boxes. Make it appropriate to your level. My pink sparkly lunchbox is full of delicious, yummy food. You can see I've used two adjectives before the noun, so I have to use a comma with both of them, and that's a good point to use with the children when you're doing your one. There is a white crustless sandwich filled with sweet honey, and you need to just keep emphasising where the adjectives are. Obviously all before the nouns. I have a round, crunchy, red and green speckled apple and a juicy pear. Mum's homemade chocolate chip cookies are also in my rectangular lunchbox. I'm looking forward to eating all the scrumptious, mouth-watering food. You can see that the overuse of all the language is the message that we're trying to get across here. So with the children having a go at writing their own, it'll make them realise, hopefully, that adjectives are the sorts of words that you need to use sparingly. If you can use other words to get your point across, then it's best to use those instead. But have a go. It's a really fun activity for the kids to get carried away with. But if you've got any other ideas about how you could use this story in your class, I'd be thrilled to hear them. So please post it below or on my Facebook page. Put an idea or some samples of some things that you might do with it. I would love to hear.